Welcome back to Fill in the Gaps. I am Egg, and with me is a local tatty artist that you can find at Platinum Tattoo Parlour.
You can. I basically live there.
Basically lives there. But for today, he lives here. Biggest fan of Toe Jam and Earl that I've ever met in my life. Mr. Ray Tattoos. How you going, man?
Good, my dude. How about yourself?
Getting over a bit of sickness, so soldiering on, but I feel great. I sound like dog shit. So that's always what you want for a podcast, obviously.
About performance, bro.
Yeah. It's all about performance, which isn't something that I'm great at. But, you know, we're here and we're going to make it happen. So
And that's the main thing, brah.
yeah, that's it. Busy day for you today, hey? Doing a few tatties because, you know, that's your career and whatnot.
It is, believe it or not. No,
Yes.
Today was a bit more chill,
Mm-hmm.
but the days before that, definitely a bit more hectic.
You'd hope that Sundays would be chill. Certainly hope so.
Well, now I'm like making myself not work as much, so then at home it's like more home life.
Yeah.
Try to find the balance. But I think just after moving there, it was like sort of just get up and go for it, run, put the effort in. But then, one, going to burn out if I keep going that way. But
This is
also,
true.
two, home life matters. More important as well. Like, you got to pick that over.
There's got to be a balance there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
has to be a balance. Grind time versus home time. Can't have both all the time.
Sometimes.
Time. Time's an illusion. Be sure to like, subscribe, rate the podcast, all that fun stuff, all the other things that you can do for podcasts to help them grow. Do that for this one. Thanks. I appreciate it. Everyone's been great with supporting the podcast. It's been fantastic. Having a lot of fun.
Bro. Well,
I've got-
something different.
I've got so many banked up that I need to edit. I mean, when this comes out, they would have already been posted and everything, but
Yep.
my God, bro. And I don't even own the laptop that I edit on. It's my missus' laptop. So I can only do it when I go to her house. So
After you do the dishes, you get to use
Yep.
computer for 1 hour.
dishes, cleaning, vacuuming,
mhm.
whoosh, and then I get a little bit of gaming time. So I have to edit an
Shit.
hour and a half podcast
Mm-hmm.
in 30 minutes. That's my gaming time. No, she's wonderful. I normally just edit when she goes to bed.
That's fair enough.
She works on a Friday, as do I. But yeah, I just do it Friday night. So all that to say, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, my dude. Thanks for having me.
No worries. You've been a big supporter of the podcast ever since it kind of came up, which I really appreciate. And
The show. Because I like where you're going with it, 100%. And I like the angle of, instead of like putting artists more on a pedestal, it's
Yeah.
taking them off it in
Yeah.
the sense of it's just like, hey, you're normal people, bro.
just a guy being a dude.
yeah,
Just a
exactly.
guy being a dude.
Exactly. Like I look like this and I'm a little bitch, bro. So
You look like what?
Yeah,
Are
what's
you-
good, bro?
Have you got tattoos?
You got a problem?
Are they real? Did they hurt?
Oh man, yeah, they all fucking hurt.
They do. They hurt.
Mm.
Anyone that says otherwise is lying.
Yeah, you can ask Joey how I handle getting tattooed, and it's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, I'm a bit the same. I've got a high pain tolerance, but it fucking hurts.
Yeah, I'll
So-
voice it though
Fair enough.
a lot.
Yeah. I just try to sleep through it. Doesn't work, but
Yeah,
I
it never
try.
does.
No.
The worst ones, or the most cringe for me though, is when they pretend to have fallen asleep and they sort of, you do
people
that.
do that.
Yeah, happened today actually.
Don't do that. Don't pretend to fall asleep. We know that you're not sleeping, okay? Unless you're on a lot of insert name of drug here. I don't know. You're not sleeping.
Nah,
Not a chance.
There's just no chance, bro. And it's the whole like, oh, sorry, I was asleep. It's like,
Oh yeah, you were asleep while I was jamming needles into your ribs, were you? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sleep like that sometimes too. Sick. But yes, obviously you look the way that you do, but you're a teddy bear,
Yeah,
as am I. We discussed this.
we did.
Big, scary guys that just want to be held, just want to be the little spoon.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm really a little spoon
Yeah.
trapped in a big spoon's body, bro.
Yep.
It's just the way it works out sometimes.
Yep, that's the way the cookie crumbles. But yes, obviously you haven't always looked like this, and you had a pretty contrasting upbringing, I would say,
Would ya?
compared to, I would say so.
In your opinion? Nah, definitely.
Yeah, in my humble opinion, which is the only opinion. Yeah, so tell me about your upbringing a little bit.
how far back should I start, you know?
As far back as you want to, whether it was the door knocking or...
Just straight for it, eh? Yes, it would be growing up a Jehovah's Witness. So...
Which has carried on through your life, obviously.
Yeah, clearly, man.
Yes,
I
yes.
preach it,
Yep,
you know?
yep.
Only tattoo Bible verses.
Yep.
That's it.
Good.
But no, yes, I was a Jehovah's Witness since I could remember.
Mm-hmm.
And it was after my parents got divorced, then they sort of stopped going and that. So then I did too. But it worked out. I probably had like my first Christmas and first birthday, maybe roughly when I was like 12 years old, I reckon. Which is crazy because then I've looked back on it, it's like watching my little sister then get to like believe in Santa when she started growing up. And I'm like, that's crazy you believe this.
What do you mean believe in Santa? Is he...
No,
what?
because like you, like for...
Is Santa
us,
not real?
Bro, oh fuck.
Shit. Welcome back to Fill in the Gaps.
Yes, but like for me it was just kind of a bit weird to like properly see, I guess, being my sister instead of just like someone you know or whatever. Because I'm like, man, I just can't even like begin to understand what it's like to believe in made up shit like that.
Yeah.
But obviously different from the start, you're told that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so straight away it's like getting told like Santa's not real, all this sort of shit, mental. Couldn't go to birthday parties either. Even like if I got like in primary school, like a card invite to come to a party.
Just weren't allowed to go.
Not allowed to go.
Was that a religious thing or was that just your parents saying you're not allowed to go?
Nah, that was like a thing, like, or the way you'd word it or whatever was, we don't celebrate birthdays, this, that, all that sort of shit. It's weird because, like, as well, though, like, then I've met people who, I don't know, just Christians and this, that. It's so different, man. Technically, like, the same kind of thing, like, same general idea as most religions are, I guess, in a sense. But, like, maybe that's why I enjoy, like, doing witches now and people on fire, you know, because repent.
Same thing, just the complete opposite.
Yeah, well, like, the place, for example, had, you know, all these big spiky gates all around it and stuff like that, which is like, what are you trying to keep out, or more so, you're trying to keep us all in?
Yeah.
It's weird vibes. And then, I don't know, yeah, just the things, the way that they worked, man, just very strange people, you know, very strange.
Because I don't know, like, I'm not a religious person. I don't know a lot about the different aspects of each religion, but yeah, I wasn't aware that you guys didn't celebrate Christmas, birthdays, anything like that. I had no idea. Did that kind of impact your ability, especially like in primary school and high school and stuff, to make friends and like have bonds with kids your age, not being able to go to parties and stuff like that? Or was it you still got to go to social events, just not birthdays?
Yeah, I don't know. It was just very, just in general, it was just very cut off, you know. And it would be if like even the Wrens had people come over and that, it's people from the congregation, as everyone always just preferred to refer to it as that or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just remember even being little, getting given like a Bible, but like a picture Bible, so made, I guess, more so for kids as well.
Yeah.
And like read the book.
Yeah. This
and
is
then,
your book.
Yeah, then having like some people from there, the brothers and sisters, you know, and it's like, what's your favourite story, Ryan? I just like the one with the lion getting its mouth open by the dude because the picture looked cool in the book,
hell
you know?
yeah, testosterone.
Yeah. So that's why I got this lion with blue eyes. No.
I like that. Good call.
Yeah. But there was that, and then like even like sitting down, and when they were doing all like the speaking and stuff, there'd be like a little stage and they'd have a little microphone and stuff, and they'd be talking about it. But then they'd ask questions and people would put their hands up to then like read from the book a verse or whatever. But then like I'm like yay big, and I'm putting my hand up and I'm trying to read, and then just man, what? No, you don't need to be like this. And then, you know, every so often or whatever, you'd go do your door knocking, and it would be you take the kids with you, get them to knock on the door, so then people are less inclined to like slam the door shut on a kid's face compared to them, which I think is kind of fucked because you're using a child to try and get your point across.
Not going to lie, it wouldn't work on me. Still slam the door.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But and that's the thing too. I feel like different for the little, like when you see the fuckers standing there and they got their brochures and they just offer to hand it out, but they're not like forcing it or trying to be like, buy this. Like when you see the, the little tables with the like, do you want to donate to these kids or whatever? And it's like you want to help them.
Yeah.
But also I've always wondered how they managed to give away like $2 million in prizes.
Mm.
You know?
$2 million in prizes, hey?
Oh, bro. Yeah.
That's something I can get around.
Yeah.
Tell them to come to my house. I'll donate. $2 million, eh? What's that? Carton of eggs?
Yeah. Yeah, no shit. Capsicum, I reckon.
I think so.
But yeah, so all that would happen and stuff. No birthdays, no nothing. I think it was probably just going into, or I think just before high school, would have been the time that I could have a birthday and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So weird to me, man. So weird.
Is that because you left the religion, or is it once you get to a certain age you can celebrate your birthdays?
No, overall, you don't at all.
So you just chose to leave?
Even Easter, man. Don't do Easter.
Yeah, right.
It's hectic. It's like, what? I fucking can't have a day to have chocolate? Fucking ridiculous, man.
Hey, got 364 more of them. So that's what I do.
Clearly I use all of them as well.
So do I. I'm on a strict diet at the moment, but fuck me, I miss some chocky.
Yeah.
It's tough. I love chocky.
It's fair, man.
So good. So yeah, Easter is... I don't...
Was off the book.
Yeah. That's tough. That's very tough.
No different though, and then, then get into a day and it's like, I'm turning this old, and then all of a sudden it's like some wrapped presents. Like, what the fuck? The fuck is this shit?
So did you ever even have your birthday acknowledged? Like, was it's your birthday but we can't celebrate it, or is it just another day?
It was like acknowledged, but it wasn't like happy birthday or whatever. It was
so
more
it's not
so
celebrated.
Like, be like, oh, you're double digits now, the big 10, number 10 and that, but nothing too crazy more than that, Throughout the year, like, you'd randomly get maybe like a present or like, a Lego set or some shit, instead of having those days where it's sort of known for receiving things. But it's a crock of bullshit in my opinion, man. So yeah, all that. It was nice then to be able to like do those sort of things and whatever. Then when I had my little sister, like, she believed, because she was obviously such a little thing. So then I like to be able to, one Christmas, like, dressed up as Santa and pretend to like run out of the house and stuff. And they're like, oh, I saw Santa. And it was cool. Like, it made me real happy to see, like, she got to have that, even though I didn't. Sort of living the experience through her reaction that I'd get to see and stuff. It was very nice, actually. But then, you look at me now compared to what you'd think a Jehovah's Witness looks like. A lot has changed.
What's changed? Moustache. Moustache.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
And the T-shirt.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what Jehovah's Witnesses normally wear, right? Will Ferrell Gator T-shirts.
Yeah, well, you actually get one of these handed to you when you join.
So, yeah.
So that's why a lot of people sign up.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, well, be gay, do crime. That's from a different religion, but we can talk about that next episode. Yeah. Tune into that one. So was it a conscious decision by you to leave the church, or I don't know if you say the church, I've got no idea, but or was it like your parents divorcing? Like what kind of led to it?
No, 100%. It was more so just the parents splitting. It was like we would always go to it, and I'd be sitting on my little fish rug or whatever, drawing pictures. Obviously shit, but it was better than listening to things I didn't understand. But yeah, once they split up, they both sort of stopped going, and then because of that, obviously we weren't going because they would normally take us with them, but now they didn't anymore. And fuck, that was great. Because sort of towards the end there, like, you get into that age where you know sort of what's going on. Still very oblivious to a lot of things, but you have a better understanding for the most part. And it's one of those things you're just like, fuck, I don't want to go there and do my Bible bashing today, you know? Like, could do better things, man.
So roughly how old were you when you made that decision? Or when that all changed? When you left the church and went your own way?
Don't know exactly, but I'm going to say anywhere between, like...
No. The exact year. The exact
date too?
day.
All right, I'll tell you right now.
Facebook memories.
Probably somewhere like 11, 12, maybe.
So just entering high school?
Yeah, just before entering high school. So however old I was then.
Yeah.
Don't know.
That old, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I was years old, and then just in post, I'll just like add in just a clip. If you just want to count up from 1 up to how old you are now, and then we'll just figure it out, and then I'll add it in. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah,
sounds good.
2, 3.
No, 1, 4, right?
But you got the 7
Carry the 2.
minus. No, divide.
No, because you times and then divide because BIMDAS. Yeah.
See, you're smart.
What can I say?
You loyal.
I appreciate that. And then getting into the tattoo kind of culture before becoming a tattoo artist. What a transition there, hey. How did that come about? Like, was there a certain like celebrity or family member or something like that influenced you, or was it just, hey, I'm a rebellious kid, let's get tatted?
Nah, it wasn't really any of that, to be honest. Like, still to this day, and still as far as I'm aware, like, only person in my family with tattoos anyway. So I wasn't influenced by family at all. If anything, they, at the start of all of it, sort of fallen into place, were against it. In terms of celebrities and that, nah, not really, man. Like, I don't really, even to this day, have a celebrity that's like I follow, even if like a sports player, a movie person, whatever. I just don't care, man, you know. But yeah, I think more so it was just literally just the drawing art side of the whole thing, really. Always knew I wanted to get a couple tats and stuff, like had for, especially towards the end of high school, then high school finished, turned 18, whatever. So I went and got one, and I was like, get another one the next day. So I did. Different shop, though. Thank fuck as well. No, spread the love.
Spread the love. We love that shop. Yeah.
No, but anyway, did that, and then the dude who was tattooing me was a younger guy. When he first came out as well, he looked fairly young compared to all the rest, like a baby. And he had a lot less tattoos than all the rest, and I was like, shit, like, is he just like here to pull me through to my tattoo, or is he doing it? And I guess I don't know, it's just in your mind sort of going into first getting tattooed, you've got, for me at least, I had this idea
of what a tattoo artist looks like.
Yeah, because like you watch a movie and there's a quick scene where they go off, get tattoos, and there's always these hell grungy fuckers, you know, with
bikies and shit like that. Yeah.
Frayed, like, what's it called, flanos on and whatever.
Mullet, fucking like toothpick or cigarette or something like that. Yeah.
And then just seeing that it's, obviously there is still that, but for the most part completely different. That was pretty crazy. I ended up getting tattooed by him like real regularly just because I liked his stuff, you know, and I thought it was cool what he would design and do. And we got along really well, you know, would talk lots and stuff. One day, sort of, I can't even remember how it got brought up, but it just didn't. It was like, oh, you know, I like drawing and stuff, but I do it on and off here and there sort of thing. Never really thought about pushing to do anything with it either, you know. And then he ended up asking to have a look, pulled up some photos or whatever, and he was like, oh, next time you come in, or a time that you're not getting tattooed, we'll organise for you to come in and just like we'll sit down and draw together and stuff or whatever. So I did that. And then after that, I ended up going back a few more times or whatever. Got told so many times not wanting an apprentice and stuff, at least for another year or whatever. And I'm like, I'm just happy to be in here, man. This is sick, you know? Because I thought it was really cool. I was like, they wear whatever they want. They can just like put whatever music they want on. You know, like you can talk with your client without having to be like professional in terms of like, I can be like, how the fuck you going, man?
Yeah,
and it's okay,
Yeah.
you know?
The clients can fall asleep, you know, like all that stuff, yeah.
But like imagine going through a checkout at Coles and the person's like, why the fuck you buying that shit?
Yeah, yeah.
You'd be like, what?
That's why I lost my job at Coles, so.
Yeah. That's fair. I used to work at Coles.
I used to work at IGA, so.
Yeah.
Fun.
IGA shit though.
It is. Very bad.
Yeah. Anyway. Fucking anyway.
I'm so good at staying on topic, hey.
Oh, bro,
I'm fantastic at this.
I'm actually trying my best to. Usually, I'm very bad.
That's what this whole thing's about, is not staying on topic. That's the whole fun of it.
We forgot about that. We're only just getting around to that.
Yep.
Right now. How good.
So yeah, like, it sounds like you had a pretty twisty turning journey into getting into tattooing, and then obviously landed your apprenticeship.
Yeah.
Because you were down Bunbury ways first, hey?
Busselton.
Busselton.
Yeah.
So close.
So yeah, a couple of years ago, very unexpected. Sort of like I'd never say like once I turned 18, if I got told like, yo, you're gonna end up tattooing and stuff, become a tattoo artist, and you're gonna have tats on your face, I'd be like, fuck, nah, that doesn't sound right, you know? So very surprising to me as it started sort of rolling and that, but at the same time I realised like how exciting it was to be able to do this sort of thing and get into it. And not only that, but have something that I just enjoyed doing occasionally for fun, and being able to actually just do that little thing for fun all the time instead, you know? It was really good. I definitely wouldn't be anywhere, like, even to this day now, or made it through it all if it wasn't just for, especially probably like 2 or 3 of the people at the shop really sort of putting an effort in for me. Mainly the dude as well that, you know, started tattooing me, because he sort of started trying to like,
who was that?
Vouch for me a bit. Cain Tattoos, bro.
Shout out to Cain Tattoos.
But C-A-E-N.
C-A-E-N. No offense, Cain, but what?
You bougie.
What are you doing? But no, shout out to Cain. And then who are the other artists?
So then you got like Tam or Tamily. I call it Tim Tam.
As you do.
Yes, as you do. She's a great artist as well. And her partner Sam or whatever, they actually just recently did like a year going around Oz guest spotting and stuff.
Nice.
And I think I saw a post like yesterday, day before or something. They're finally back in Busso. So
you're right.
Crazy times, man.
Yeah.
Then also my boy Draven. Oof.
Shout out Draven.
Yes, because he took me under his wing a lot. Like after I left the shop, went to another one, I sort of just left in this weird like limbo stage, you know, where it's like I need more knowledge to improve, but also I don't have anyone to really like just go along with or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, he really took me under his wing a lot, and fuck, definitely helped me improve a lot quicker than I would have without him.
Yeah.
And I think that comes down to him being very brutally honest. But that's a part of the reason I absolutely love him as a mate. Still one of my best mates, because he'd just say it how it is, you know?
You need that sometimes.
Oh, 100%. He'd be like, why'd you do this that way? And I'd like say it, and he's like, it doesn't look good. But he wouldn't just say that. Like, he would explain why, though, you know? And from that, you're learning in a constructive way instead of just getting told to look shit, or someone just saying, oh, yeah, that looks great, even though they do have something to say about it, you know? So I did appreciate that as well.
Yeah. It is good to have those kind of mentors. It's nice to get patted on the back every now and then, but yeah, when you need to learn something, you kind of got to learn it. So
100%, man.
Yeah.
I do agree with that.
And then, obviously, along the way, you met your wonderful fiance.
Did I? Oh, yeah, no, I did.
Yeah, you met me. Yeah. So
I know. Congratulations.
And the typical love story, meeting at a bar. How sweet, hey?
Yes. Well, yeah, we met up at a bar. It was like 2 years before that. Saw her working at a bar. I was like, you cute. Thought she was very cute. But I don't know, it just hit me a bit different to to normal as well. It was like cute, but like something else. I don't know. It was weird. And I was like, fuck, I'd love to be like, oh yeah, let's go for a drink. But I was like, I'm not going to be the dude to hit on the bartender behind the bar because
Probably gets it all the time.
yeah. And also, like, man, fuck that.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking roles reverse. Like, I don't want to hear this shit, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then all of a sudden one day she wasn't working there or whatever. And I was like, shit, that sucks. Maybe bump into you one time or whatever. And then we ended up coming across each other on the good old socials.
Gee.
Yeah, boy.
Got a little Insta stalk.
Nah, actually, the first thing I saw her on was a suggested friend on Facebook. That's where it first popped up, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I swear that's her.
Yeah.
And then, not gonna lie, I fucking found her on the Tinders, bruh. No, I did though, and you know, and then we ended up matching or whatever, and I thought it as well. It kind of worked out better that way, I think, than just like, I don't know, just randomly someone who used to serve at the pub all the time has added you on Facebook, like found your account. I feel like it's a bit
creepy.
weird. So even then again, I'm just like, I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were like, oh, we'll like just catch up and stuff or whatever. Going into it too, it wasn't even like to have anything happen from it. It was like, let's just catch up, hang out, whatever, you know, not going like, oh, I'm looking for something serious.
You didn't like catch up on the first date, sit her down and go, oh my God, so I saw you
Do
at
you
the
want
bar
kids?
this one time and now I just want to reproduce with you because you are the love of
bro.
my life. Like,
Oh,
please marry me. Please, please, please.
Well, yeah, I guess it's good I didn't do that. For
That's
sure.
what I did and it still worked. So,
Oh,
yeah.
well, you know, each their own, bro.
It's not at all what I did. I met my missus at her friend's birthday party and the first thing she said to me was, oh, you're short. So that was nice of her. She's
Nice one, bro.
She's 4'11", just so we're clear on that, and she called me short.
That's rough.
I think I've told that story before, but yeah.
At least you get to feel tall, yeah. Unless she talks and says you're short again.
She says it all the time. She
Okay.
claims that I'm 5'3". I'm not. I'm like 5'8".
5'2".
I'm like 5'8",
Oh.
5'9".
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just over 5'2".
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, yes. So your first date caught up, wasn't going to be anything serious.
It's literally just catch up, man.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever. So we caught up and stuff. She looked great, fucking great. And yeah, we went into a bar and sat down. Or actually, yeah, we met. That's where I felt so fucking bad because we'd organised to go there, and I got there first, and I was like, oh shit, all right, like I'll just buy a drink, sit down, I guess, even though she was just about to rock up. Didn't know how far though. And I was like, I have this one, get a bit more like, yeah, you got this, bro. You know, because I was actually fucking pretty nervous to meet up with her because she's fucking cute, man, you know? And then I probably had like 2-3 sips out of my drink. And then she rocked up and I was like, oh, fuck, it just looks like I bought my drink. And it's like, well, you buy yourself one, eh? I'm not buying your shit. It's like, fuck. So I jumped up and was like, oh, fuck, I'm so sorry. I will get a drink for you. And then, yeah, we, like, initially, as you do with anyone, even if it's, like, just a mate's mate and you're meeting for the first time, you know, you do the general, like, oh, how's things been and that, do whatever. Then we just ended up not shutting the fuck up for the entirety of the night, bro.
That's a good date, though.
Yeah. And we just went on, like, a little pub crawl. At that point, like, I hadn't really been living in Perth for too long. So I hadn't really experienced, like, anything properly yet. Didn't know what places were good, were bad, or whatever. I still don't think I do. I really rely on her to tell me where to go. But, yeah, did a little pub crawl and stuff, and then she asked if I want to go back to her place, and I was like, yeah, sure. Yeah,
whatever.
I mean, like,
It's whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah, it's whatever. Marry me. It's whatever. Huh.
Yeah, then didn't even actually finish the pint. I just got halfway through, and then she grabbed me off. We went, stayed at hers, and it kind of worked out. Then for the next like month or so, even if like didn't stay at hers for that night, I still saw her that day because the night before I stayed over. But we just like couldn't stop hanging out. Like we just wanted to see each other more. And it got to a point as well because like we both weren't looking for anything. But then it got to a point where definitely like started catching the feels quite hard and stuff. You know, even me, I'm like, I don't want to fucking say I love you, hey, but I'm gonna hold back. You know, refrain myself.
Just do the fucking love you or whatever.
No, and then like, you know, wanted to be like, oh, you know, I want you to be my girlfriend and stuff, but still held back on that. I was like, nah, I can't. And you could tell we both knew exactly what we were trying to say to each other, but we just wouldn't follow through. And then eventually it did the I love you first, and then not long after that it was the asking out part, and she really had to like wingman me asking her out for that, hey, because I was choking, bro. That's how like I cared that much about like I liked her so much that I was like, I really want this.
Didn't want to fuck it up.
Yeah. Or just do that and then it's just gone or whatever. But anyway, so I was trying to do it and I was like, so like, yeah, I really like you and you know, I love you and stuff and like, yeah. And I literally was talking like that and she was like, it just got to a point after too long of that shit happening. She's like, you know, if you ask me to be your girlfriend, I'll say yes. And I was like, yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is, and then said the whole yes. Then we started dating and that, and it just very, very quickly felt like we'd known each other for so much longer. We just worked, like, got a problem, sit down, we talk about it. It's not, listen here, you motherfucker, and just going into like a fight argument, which I was always used to with everything pretty much before as well. So it was very different this time around. Both of us were saying like we haven't had that sort of experience with people before and that. Don't get me wrong, like you're always going to end up having an argument or a bicker with someone, but at such a different extent to this.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, nah. So I was like,
this the one.
Yeah, and I knew like very early on that I was like, no, I need to marry her.
Yeah.
Like, you know, what else am I gonna find?
Yeah.
She is the best thing that I'll ever find. You know, so yeah, you know, even bro, you look at me, but here I am, you know, writing fucking love notes, pen and paper, bro, and fold them up, leave them stuff for her. Oh, yeah, dude. When it comes to fucking sook. I'm a fucking sook and a little bitch you could call me. I would not give a fuck, but she does that to me and I'm okay with that. You know? I enjoy it. I love it. Ended up proposing to her and everything.
Were you shitting yourself when you did that? Because I don't get nervous over anything. And
of course you do.
I was shitting bricks.
Yeah, fucking oath, man. What was the big thing? You're like, shit, do I make this real hard and if it goes one way, can you come back from it or whatever?
And the thing is, you know that they're going to say yes as well. Like you're pretty set.
Obviously, you know what you both think of each other and stuff. I know what you mean to that extent for sure. So yeah, planned out like to sort of, I was like, gonna do it. And so I went to a jeweler's place or whatever and like picked out shit for them to make for me or whatever.
You picked the ring?
Yes.
That's a big call. Fuck yeah.
Is it?
That's ballsy.
Why?
I didn't pick the ring.
You're making me nervous about something that already has happened, bro.
No, it's a good thing. 100% it's a good thing, especially if she likes the ring. But over my dead body, was I going to like pick out the ring and everything?
Yep. Well, I did think about that, but I was like, nah, I'm just going to go for it. You know, worst case, she hates it and it's too fucking bad. You got that. Picked the shit out. Went well, just went simple. Because like the only other bit of jewelry she wore up until getting the ring was like a sterling silver necklace with a little pug on it. So, you know, simple's better for her, I think.
Yeah.
And she did like it and everything or whatever. And then, fuck, I can't even remember what date that was. Just kidding, babe. I remember.
Don't worry, I'll edit all of this bit out.
I fucking don't remember. But I don't remember anything. I don't know my mum's birthday. I know my own.
I don't know many birthdays.
Yeah. There's a lot to keep track of,
Is your birthday in the first or second half of the year?
First.
First? March. Fuck.
No.
July.
No.
I don't even know. Is July first half?
I don't know.
I don't think it is.
I still get fucked up on the last couple
April.
months. No.
January.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Jan 5th.
Ah.
Yep. 5th of Jan 1999.
Such a Gemini.
Yeah, it's a Capricorn, bro.
Fuck. Close. Sorry, Lo, if you're watching that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not into star signs, but
That's fair.
do you what year did you propose in? It was fairly recently, hey?
Yeah.
Last year? This year.
This year.
This year.
Oh, fuck, I'm stressing. Shit.
Yeah, definitely the year started with a 2.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yep.
And then it was
Yep.
followed by a 0.
Yeah. And they had, it had 4 digits. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that narrows it down.
I think it's so much pressure getting asked like the date or whatever to do with it that it literally makes you so stressed out you do forget though.
I was the same. I was the same with my missus' birthday. Like, she just had her birthday a couple of days ago, October 6th. Happy birthday, Cleo.
Happy birthday.
The big 2-3 Jordan year.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know. But for the first probably, I'd say year to year and a half of us dating, I was fully aware of the fact that her birthday is the 6th of October. But it was one of those things where in the back of my mind I was like, is it the 6th or is it the 9th? And then I could just never justify in my mind that it was the 6th, even though I knew it was the 6th. Like,
yeah.
I was always like, it's the 6th.
You
Or is
say
it?
that weird.
Yeah, 6th.
Mm.
How you supposed to say it?
I don't know because I feel like I'm going to fuck it up too now.
Say it.
The 6th.
6th.
Yeah.
6th. 6th.
He's wrong, surely,
I
right?
say 6th.
6th.
SIXTH. 6th.
I don't know, it sounds weird, bro. It could just be me. I don't know.
No,
Maybe I'm just picking on you now.
Stop it.
I'm sorry.
No, it's probably me. I pronounce a lot of things a bit fucked because, you know, Australian.
That's fair.
Yeah, we out here. Yeah, I get picked on about it so much by my missus' family because they're South African. They always say that
you pronounce things weird.
5'4".
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5'4" in heels. Pronounce everything wrong. They always say that I mumble, and I'm like, maybe a little bit, but I think that's just the Australianisms coming out. And then the one that they kick the shit out of me for is RURAL, rural, because they're like you're just saying rural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a fucked thing to pronounce.
I know.
Anyway,
How
bro.
they're like rural, and I'm like, oh yeah, rural. No, it's rural.
That's it, bro.
Yeah. I don't even know how we got onto that topic.
Neither.
Oh, yes. Proposal date. Not knowing proposal date. Have you thought of it yet? I gave you a chance to, think about it.
Honestly, at this point, like, I'm sure we'll have a talk about, like, when we want to even think about starting to think about a date in the future, even further ahead or
wedding.
whatever.
Yeah.
But for now, we're just both so busy. But not in a way where we're too busy for each other and to deal with that or whatever. Just we're both going hard for certain goals we've set for ourselves for, like, work and this, that, whatever. And that's where I guess I'm lucky as well, is that she's passionate about her job, like, just as much as I am with mine, and puts in the effort. Like, I don't think I've ever met someone that works as hard as her. Hey, like, credit to her, bro. Like, some of the shifts, dude, is just fucking ridiculous. Like 14-hour days or whatever, but, like, gets home, it's 2 a.m, wakes up 4:30, gets ready, leaves the house 5:30, go back to work.
Fuck that.
It's because, like, she does have she's, like, worked her way up in that, or whatever. So now she's, like, the venue manager for a pub or whatever, which I guess you could look at. Some people might look at and just be like, she's running a pub and that. Man, the amount of shit that I found out that's, like, behind the scenes and that is ridiculous.
A lot of work.
Yeah, you know about beer slugs, bro?
Beer slugs?
Yeah.
The fuck are beer slugs?
I hope I tell this right, by the way. I'm
I'm noting everything down. I'm going to send it to her as soon as we're finished recording, and
Dude.
she's going to like cut your head off if you get it wrong.
No, this is crazy. And I was like, what the fuck?
Beer
So
slugs.
there's slugs, right, that can get into beer taps because they like the yeast or some shit.
Just slugs.
Yeah,
Just-
like well, I don't know. I haven't seen one before.
So beer slug isn't a term for like some kind of like
I'm gonna look this
fungus or something. It's
No, it's like
it's
a
a
slug.
genuine
up. It's
slug.
like a slug, and it can happen
It's
because
an alcoholic slug.
yeah, because it can happen, and they get into the shit and like eat the yeast left over, and then
Just a couple of blokes just down some pints, and some new bloke comes in. Who's that? Oh, that's Barry, the beer slug.
yeah. Apparently, like I mean, if you've got anything on tap, like you're gonna have them.
That's wild.
There you go. Slugs will smell the beer and crawl to the taps over the edge, and then start to feed on the beer.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is that like just in Armadale or something?
Oh man, fuck.
Beer slugs is just name of the people that
That's
sit
a
at
little
Armadale
snack you
train
get.
station.
Instead of the beer nuts, you get beer slugs.
Got one serving of chips and one serving of beer slugs.
And meth.
And
No.
meth. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's Methandra. Shout out
Love it.
Methandra. Yeah. Yeah, beer slugs.
Mm.
Never heard of it. I don't drink beer, so
Mm.
that may be why, but
Could be.
never
mental.
heard of it.
That's just a fun fact I thought I'd throw in there because
Yeah.
I remembered it.
I appreciate that. Fucking hell, that's... Should have just got a beer slug engagement ring. That would have been sick. Would have gone hard.
Oh, bro. That would have been pretty cool. Even one from a tap, and I make it into, like, jerky, like, preserve it for the ring. That could be cool.
I'd be sluggish without you if you didn't
Yeah.
decide to beer my fiance.
Bro. I love it. I love it, but
Forced.
that hits something, you know?
Yeah. Incredibly forced. Incredibly forced.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there you go. Great story.
Yeah.
Meeting the fiance. Classic.
Yeah.
It's straight from a book.
Actually, yeah, I've got it in my bag too.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, mine was just Tinder. So, yeah, one of the 10 trillion Tinder dates that actually went well.
Fair.
Tinder sucks, man.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, even when I had it, like, I'd never even end up talking to pretty much anyone. But it's just when I matched with her, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I actually want to talk with you, you know, without sounding too
I used to treat
creepy.
Tinder more like, when I say like a game, that makes it sound like I'm a dickhead, like just like using people or
Yeah,
something. But
yeah,
I just
yeah.
mean like showing up to the date with zero expectations,
Yeah.
just being myself. If
Mm,
someone doesn't like it, it's going to be a shit date. If they do like it, then we're going to click and it's going to be
Yeah.
fun.
Yep.
Wasn't looking for anything. And then meeting her, it was the same kind of thing. Just like you just click and you just want to be around them all the time. It's just
and if
different.
that happens, man, then
Yeah.
fucking sick, you know?
Look at us, two tattered dudes just talking about how butterfly-y we get over our missus.
Yeah.
Butterfly, that's a word. Definitely a word.
Get the butterflies.
Get the butterflies.
That's it, bro.
It's like get the dog, but get the butterfly.
Get the dogs out.
Get the dog. Speaking of the dogs, this is so off topic, but I noticed that you have your nails painted black and I've got my toenails painted black, so
We've got a matching set.
I know. Collab.
Collab?
Yeah.
It's worth at least.
I'll
$5.50.
get your hands tattooed on my feet and you get my feet tattooed on your hands.
Look, I'm gonna pass on getting a
Fuck.
tattoo of a foot. Yeah.
But it's my foot.
yeah.
It'll be nice though. For me?
Fuck it.
Yep.
Fuck it. Why not?
Yes. Fuck yeah. That was the whole reason I started this podcast, was just to get you on and get you to agree to do that. So
I knew it.
I've done it.
Good job, man. Look at you kicking goals and
I
shit.
know. Look at me
Be
go.
proud of yourself.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. So off the topic of feet, straight
please.
into the topic of music and gaming.
Mm.
I know you're a big fanatic of the old retro games, and retro to me, I'm not a gamer, so
That's fair.
the games that you mentioned sound very retro to me.
Yeah.
like Toe Jam and Earl.
That was a banger of a game, hey.
Still sounds like a foot fungus.
I still haven't met any other person who knows what that game is, so...
I don't think even your fiance knew what it was, did
No,
she? Yeah, because
no.
when we did the consult, you said it, and we were both just like, the who and Earl?
Yeah.
What's the...
And then I showed you the picture, and you guys were like, what the fuck
Still
is that?
it makes less sense
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
It's just some weird dude's just put his own little game in the shelf, you know,
Yeah.
and some fuckers bought it or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, I don't know, I can't even explain it, to be honest with you. It was real fucking weird looking back on it now, so you'd have to look it up to have any understanding of it.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Explain it if you can.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, love the good old Crash Bandicoot.
Fuck
Zapper.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Zapper, you play as a cricket. Bird's like stolen a worm or an egg or some shit of yours, and you have to like fight other crickets to get it back. Sounds so lame. Saying it out loud, eh?
Yeah.
A lot younger then, though. And then I guess from that, you know, high school and that, you go to Call of Duty. So many people play that shit. Bloodborne, love that one. Real gothic and fucked up creatures and shit or whatever.
Mhm.
That's fun. In terms of gaming now, I barely ever game, to be honest. Like, I just don't have the time at all. I do enjoy it if I get, 30 minutes or something to jump online and, chuck the headset on, because then the boys will jump on as well. And because they're not in Perth, it's a way of sort of being able to catch up with each other without having to arrange like X amount of hours of travel or whatever,
What's your game of choice when you game with them?
Literally just something like COD, Fortnite, Rocket League, purely for the fact it's simple, it's easy. Like, you can just pick it up after not playing it for ages, have fun, but also the shit talk for sure. Yeah, just shit talk like a motherfucker. Yeah. It's good fun, But don't really play at all anymore whatsoever. It's more so just if I do get spare time, it's drawing or,
Making dioramas.
I so forgot about that. Yeah, dioramas.
Yeah.
That's right.
Good old dioramas.
It was a big lockdown, bro. That first one. It was a fucking long one.
It's a fair excuse. Fair excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. Like, make little mini landscapes and shit, You look at him, you're like,
Coming into his
bro.
dad era nice and early. He's like,
yeah, fuck. Do you know how many people fucking at the shop called me a dad as well, bro?
sorry, Dad.
Shit. Yes, well. But no, it was cool, man. Get the foam and you cut it out, you put your plaster on, then you get your certain packets of different courses of grass and shit. So dad spec, isn't it?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
Get me little berries and, my little resin river and little deers that I'm
river.
putting in.
Beer slugs.
Yeah, beer slugs.
Yeah.
I got way into that, but I even built like an underground, my landscaper cave system that had LED lights that you could turn on.
That's
and that.
fucking sick. I've got to see photos of this.
Yeah, I'm still to this date am trying to find them, but I'm not 100% sure.
Send them through
where.
when you find them.
Oh, 100%.
Please do.
Because it's hectic.
Yeah.
It is.
I'll get on my dad vibes and do the old. Oh, yeah, not looking too bad, eh? Fucking yeah.
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it.
You gotta.
Put the old what's it called? The leg up on the chair.
Yeah.
Rest on your own knee.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, how you going today? Grass is looking fucking green, eh?
Is that it?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, look at us being a couple of dads.
Raised up different, I guess.
Built different.
Yeah, I'm just different.
Yeah, I'm just very different. Yeah. And then music. Big High School Musical fan.
Nah, I wouldn't say I'm a big. It's my passion. Nah. No, not at all in terms of a big fan. But you can't go wrong with a song or two from High School Musical. Like I grew up with an older sister, and then the younger one came along, but I didn't experience so much that sort of time where High School Musical was coming out and that with her, more so just the older one. And, she always wanted to watch fucking Saddle Club, which still to this day, not that I've watched it since I was a little kid, is the boringest fucking thing ever.
Haven't dabbled back in it.
Fuck no.
You said that COVID was a long time.
The song is just like that Bible engraved in my brain.
Knocking on doors and accidentally singing the Saddle Club song, yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
100%. Hello world.
I actually do kind of remember that now that you mention it.
I
Yeah.
won't get into that though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I know the whole thing.
I feel like this is kind of becoming my thing on the podcast, which isn't so much a good thing, but haven't seen High School Musical either. Any of them.
Doesn't bother me that you haven't, to be honest, man.
Probably should have, though.
Should you?
Like
What were you watching instead, though?
WWE.
See,
That's
fine.
it, though. That's it. My whole thing over all of these episodes, people are finding out more and more that I've seen nothing ever. So any movie, any TV show, I just haven't seen it unless it's The Office, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Black Mirror, and like 5 movies.
Fair. Did you ever think about becoming a little midget WWE wrestler then?
I did.
Yeah?
I did actually. And somewhat recently, I think I talked about this on one of the other episodes. I reached out to one of the Perth wrestling like places and asked if I could like come along for like a training thing. Like I don't even want to like wrestle or anything. I just want to get in a ring because I'd be like jumping off my roof onto the trampoline and stuff like that when I was little.
Like die hard wrestle fan.
Into it, man. Into it. And WWE's coming to Perth in February.
Oh shit.
Best believe I've gotten in the pre-sale line. 100%.
I don't doubt it. I bet you're number one as well.
Mate, absolutely. I'll pay as much as I need to go there. So yeah, that's what I was watching instead. But
nice.
Haven't seen High School Musical, but I know of it, obviously.
Yeah, I feel like everyone knows what it is if you say it, but
maybe I'll get a Troy Bolton jersey because I'm a big basketball fan, so maybe I'll get a Troy Bolton jersey.
Yeah. You probably would rock something like that, to be honest. You'd find some shirt that has something to do with High School Musical. I'm sure that's funny and weird.
I was going to try to come up with a pun that I could put on the shirt, but I haven't seen it, so it's kind of difficult.
Yeah,
but
it does make it hard.
Yeah, that's what she said. And then big Adele fan was also mentioned by the missus.
Well, yeah, it's like
I can't blame you.
She's not my like. If I got to put music on in the car or at home or whatever, that's not my first pick. Like I've got music that I usually prefer to listen to, and it's all kind of the same. And then it starts venturing out a bit. But there's probably a time a couple of weeks ago or something. I chucked her on for a good solid couple of days, man. Because man, this bitch got a set of lungs.
Oh, like, absolutely,
so good.
I listen to her sometimes on the way to the gym. Just like gets me hype. Like,
yeah,
like,
it's fair.
Damn.
But even if it's not your music, bro, like you can appreciate the voice, you know,
the talent.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, again off topic. You know who she's married to? Dating. Do you know her partner?
No.
His name's Rich Paul, and he's like a
Rich.
He's a what's the word? Not a manager, but like works for like NBA players and athletes and stuff.
Okay,
he's like the guy that deals with their contracts and stuff. And he's with Adele, and I'm like,
you think that's weird?
I'm like, I never in a million years would have picked that ever. She just, I don't know.
What, her to want to be with someone who you wish thinks like that?
You just can't. It's one of those couples where you just can't imagine them together. It doesn't seem like it's a real thing. Like, it just Adele, you picture her just dating some like pasty ginger British guy
with a book collection.
Yeah, like that's what you picture. So I don't know. Like, fuck yeah, go for it. That's sick. But yeah, it's just odd.
You go, girl, though.
Yeah, you go,
get
girl.
that shit.
Get the bag.
Good on you.
I'll let you go soon. Anyway,
thank you.
That's all right.
I finally get to be let out.
See you later. We'll finish with some rapid fire and then a little twist on the would you rather. First question: what's a TV show that you could watch on repeat forever?
For now, I don't know if it's going to get fucked up, but probably From. It's a newer one.
From.
Yep.
What's it about?
It's about these people, this family's like in an RV or whatever, and then they're like driving to the destination, but a tree's fallen across the road, so they have to take a detour, which they do, and they get to this town, and everyone's like real weird about the fact this family's rocked up and stuff, and then basically they ask for directions to get out of there, and once they go to leave, they just end up looping straight back into the town again. And no matter which way they go, whatever, they just end up back in the town. And there's all these weird people monster things that come out of the forest at night. But everyone has like little rooms in their house so they can't get in. But if you're to open a door, then they can come in. And if you're like running from a house to a house for whatever reason, they don't chase you. They just walk and smile because they know that eventually they can catch you, sort of thing. You can't run away from them. You're stuck here.
Sounds very Stephen Kingy.
Kinda. But just the amount that keeps adding to it, like it gets real creepy and weird, and like you just can't pick which way it's going to go. I feel like it's a bit of a change up compared to this exact same sort of layout for other horror sort of things, you know?
Is it on Netflix or what do you watch it on?
Shit. It's on, I can't remember.
It's on one of them.
Netflix, Binge, Stan, something like that. I don't know. If you Googled it, you'd be able to find what it's on, but definitely recommend the watch. It's only the one season for now, but it gets fucking good. Real good.
Might have to give it a watch.
Dexter and Supernatural as well. Those are banging. I haven't really watched too many TV series in my lifetime. I used to be more of a movie person. I've only just swapped over to more series now, you know?
Bonus question then. Stuck on a deserted island, what's the movie that you're taking with you?
Fuck, that's not even a quick answer, that one. That's a hard one. Movie.
Other than High School Musical.
Other than that. Shit. I'm sure there'd be a whole bunch, or like there would be the one that I would pick if I was to like...
Get Hard.
That's fucking funny, hey?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's funny. But, nah, I don't know. Yeah, anything with Will Ferrell would be good. I like Avatar as well, like the first one, but... Second one was still alright, but first is better.
Also, I haven't seen either of those.
Really? Yeah.
What a fuckwit, hey?
You gotta do it, bro. No, you just watch Coco Melon instead.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Off
Bluey. On the iPad.
Yeah, Coco Melon and Bluey. Yeah, that's my go-tos. Second one, worst habit. And you're not allowed to say smoking because obviously. Other than that. Like a habit that you don't see as that bad, but you do it all the time and maybe your missus gets pissed off at it or something.
Toilet roll on the floor next to the little bin.
When you've finished using it, I'm the same. I just leave it there.
Yep, the clothes next to the basket.
Yeah.
What else? Get out of the shower and I just take whatever towel. You know. What else? Starting something and then I get distracted and then I just walk off and go do something else.
Oh, that's called ADHD.
Yeah. Which probably a reason why I struggle to get a lot of things done, to be honest. It always happens. It's like we'll be cleaning the house, for example, and we're like, all right, you do the dishes and stuff. So I'll start doing that, but then there'll be like bits of rubbish that I need to chuck into the bin. But now I'm thinking about the rubbish, so then it's like instead I just start grabbing rubbish around the house or whatever, and then she's like, oi, dishes, you know? I was like, fuck yeah, sorry about that. So hats off to her for putting up with me just being here and there and forgetting.
Everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, nice. Did you have another habit you were going to say before I said the smoking thing and something that your missus would get pissed off about? Or were those going to be your answers?
Actually, this one for sure, she fucking doesn't like. And I feel like some of the other ones are worse, but she hates this part when she goes to chuck out like empty beer bottles or whatever. If we've had a couple of beers together, and instead I leave like this much in the bottom of every single fucking beer that I drink. Never drink it. I don't know. And it's not by like on purpose I leave that much.
It's just a thing that happens.
It's just I get near the end or whatever and, you know, you take the last drink and I just always leave like literally that amount. It's almost the same every time. And then she's like, why do you keep leaving this? Because then every time she has to empty it out and then throw it out if she's the one throwing them out or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but at that point anyway, when I look and see that little thing in there, I'm like, I don't want to drink that shit. It's warm. It just, I don't know. I'd imagine that little sip tastes like if you just licked the inside of the drum the beer's made in, you know?
That's what all beer tastes like to me, but
fair.
I do see your point.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's
it's
a good one.
so warm.
That's a good one. I like that.
I don't think there's been a time she's picked up one of those bottles with that amount in it and hasn't said, stop fucking leaving this in there.
Can't blame her.
Yeah, no, it's fair enough because if it was the other way around, I could see how annoyed that would make me as well.
Yeah. But you don't do it by choice. It's just a thing that happens.
Yeah, it's a bad habit, bro. Yeah. And she gets to deal with that and all the other ones.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Fair enough. Last rapid fire. Best pizza topping / best type of pizza. So whether you want to go, you're making it yourself or ordering one, what's your go-to pizza? You can include base as well if you want, but I was more just thinking the topping, but go for it.
Gotcha. What type of pizza?
Shit pizza.
No, I don't know. I don't think anything hell hectic. I always go barbecue base, though. I think growing up eating so much fucking pasta and shit, having an Italian mother, I got very over the flavours of it. I still like it, but barbecue for sure. I don't know, cheese, whatever meat shit you're putting on it, or fake meat.
Yeah.
In the circumstances, spinach, sometimes pineapple. Depends. Usually if like we're making it, me and the Mizzo make them together. She loves pineapple. And I don't mind it either, so chuck that on there.
Go roast her.
No.
I don't care about pineapple.
Pineapple's good, bro.
I'm one of the few people that's just right in the middle of the whole pineapple on pizza thing. I'm like, I don't really care. If I make it, I probably won't put pineapple on it. But if I order a pizza and there's pineapple on it, I'm not going to chuck a hissy fit about it. I'll just eat it.
That's fair.
So I don't know. People are like, does it belong on pizza? It doesn't belong on pizza, but it's fine to have it on pizza.
Yeah,
it
gotcha.
Belongs, yeah.
But see, if I was like before, like when I just eat like normal meat and shit, I'd just put sardines on my pizza too. I used to like anchovies as well. Just layer that shit. Fucking love that. So good.
I remember when I was little and we used to have pizza nights. I used to make my pizza and I'd just do ham and cheese. That's it. Just a ham and cheese toasty, except it's a pizza.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, but now it would be meat lovers or the vegetarian meat lovers, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, just meat lovers.
Yeah, I think at the moment we get like if we order pizza or whatever, we get that Beyond range one from Domino's, but we get the fucking beef and onion and then add the pineapple.
That's the one. Yep.
Barbecue base is so fucking good.
People shit on like plant-based meats and stuff. They're fucking good. Most of them are fucking good.
I reckon there's some fucking shit ones for sure.
Oh, definitely.
But like if you know which ones to get me in,
even as a vegetarian sausages are fucking foul. They're disgusting.
Yeah?
Yeah. But like vegetarian patties and vegetarian chicken, it's amazing. And that's coming from someone whose favourite food is chicken.
Well, that works out well for you then.
So
plus they're bringing out so much more shit now. And I find it's weird though, since it's been a while since then eating that shit. Even now, it was actually just a day or two ago, we walked past a butcher shop, which I actually haven't been past a butcher shop in ages. I didn't realise until then because I was like, oh fuck, like the smell. Yeah. If you're not eating that, is crazy. How much you're like, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And off-putting, real weird. But don't miss it.
Things, eh? Yeah. So do you dabble in vegetarianism or is it just kind of like
full vegan, bro? Yeah.
Us.
Yeah. Have been for almost 2 years now or whatever.
Yeah.
At the start of it, the Mizzo's been vegan for ages or whatever. She did it for the animals. I'm not going to lie, I don't do it for the animals or
same here.
Even for the diet or whatever. I literally do it because it's easier. Because I found out at the start, we'll both be ordering different shit completely or would want to get something together and then it's different. And then I always felt bad that she was vegan, I wasn't. So any time I ate anything, I'd go brush my teeth straight after. So it's like if I gave her a kiss, she's not getting half a cow in her mouth or something. Well, she still does, but
I was gonna say it, but you beat me to it.
But yeah, so and I was like, I'll do it for a month, see how it go or whatever. 'Cause I had done it once before, and I was like, month's easy. And then I was just like,
it gets easier.
Keep going.
It's
for a bit.
just It's very inconvenient when you're like eating out at random places and stuff, because a lot of them have very few options. They normally have an option or two, but it's very few. And yeah, I don't know, like you probably don't have so much at work, but like working an office job and stuff, it's just inconvenient as fuck. But like, it's you can make it work. You can definitely make it work. But I'm the same. I don't do it for the animals. Like obviously, I love animals, care about animals, but like I'm not doing it because I'm like, this is going to save all the animals or anything. I'm like,
I mean, it's cool.
A food chain exists, and like that's the way it goes. People make a living off breeding animals, and
me and the Mizzo got in a debate about the whole thing.
Oh, it happens. Yeah,
probably 2 days ago as well.
Yeah,
and I was like, I'm not going to make a difference to it.
No,
apparently I do.
Yeah. I don't think I could do the full vegan thing.
That's fair.
Because my missus has thought about it before, but especially because the gym is like my number one hobby, so it's hard enough to get protein in as a vegetarian. So if I take away the eggs and stuff like that, I don't think it would be. You could do it, but it would be very, very difficult. And
You'd be surprised if you look it up, like, because I'm surprised too, just out of seeing random shit at times or whatever, and it's like, how much though, like, this amount of food that's a vegetable, whatever the fuck, is like has the same amount as.
Oh, you can
crazy.
definitely find stuff that has high protein. It's just like bodybuilders and stuff. The reason that they do chicken, broccoli, rice is because it's like all the carbs or all the protein, and it's lean as fuck. Whereas fake meats, they're high protein, but they're also high fat because they're very processed. So it makes it tricky. So yeah, I eat a lot of eggs. So cannibalism.
Maybe, bro.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll have to look into that.
Allegedly.
Yeah. So they say. Anyway, before we head off, we'll finish with a kind of a would you rather, kind of not though.
Shoot.
I've done one similar to this. It's called Pick Your Poison, thanks to the Is This Good podcast. They kind of started it over there, and I listen to them all the time. Shout out Mattio. So it's called Pick Your Poison. So there's 3 bad options, and you have to choose what you think is the least bad. Okay?
True.
So I'm at my house, just chilling.
Yep.
And you, the little Jehovah's Witness, is coming up door knocking.
Yep.
But you're more of like a Girl Scout cookie kind of person. So you're trying to sell me something.
Bibles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Too easy.
Come on, bro.
You've got 3 options of what you can be trying to sell me, and I want you to tell me which one you think you would have the most luck in selling to people.
Out of the 3 options you say. All right.
The most luck. All food related.
Okay.
First one is pre-sucked Sour Patch Kids. So they've had everything sucked off them.
Do you know who sucked the?
You did.
I did.
Yeah. So you're selling them after you've sucked on all of them. So
but what if each pack had a photo of someone's face, and it's like that person has sucked all the Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah, we can do that.
Pack.
We can do that, and they're all children. All children.
Okay.
Number 2 is Girl Scout cookies, but it's just Ziploc bags, and it's just like they're all just crunched up. They're just crumbs of Girl Scout cookies.
Cookie dust.
Yep. Just in Ziploc bags, not in like Girl Scout bags or anything.
Not even labelled at all.
No, just Girl Scout cookie bag. Girl Scout cookies crunched up in Ziploc bags.
Say that fast.
Can barely say it slow. And then the last one, again, Ziploc bag full of egg yolks. Again, unlabeled, just egg yolks. Not the whites, just the yolks. We'll go 5 yolks in one bag. And all of them are very much overly priced.
How much are we talking?
Sour Patch Kids is half a bag for $12. Girl Scout cookies is a Ziploc bag, half a Ziploc bag full for $17.
Jesus Christ.
And egg yolks, because eggs are expensive, is 5 egg yolks in a bag for $19.
Damn, bro.
What are you going to have the most luck with selling?
I don't know if I can afford to buy the things to sell you.
Go through your thought
Just
process.
do you know, like, what the product has had happen to it and stuff?
Yes. because you're the one selling it to me, and you tell me
But
all
then
about
if
it.
I'm selling it to you, I can be like a car salesman and I'll tell you
Exactly.
what I want to.
Yep. You can do that, but I can see what it is.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you have to tell me what the product is. You can beat around the bush as much as you want about the details, but you have to tell me what it is.
Mm. But I'm gonna lie about it.
You can lie about it, but at the end of the day, you either have to say, this is pre-sucked Sour Patch Kids.
Mm.
Here is the child's face. Here is Girl Scout cookie crumbs in a Ziploc bag. Or here is a bag of egg yolks.
Okay,
and
I'm
then
going to
you
do the
say
Sour
from it.
Patch.
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, because I'm just going to say they're pre-lubricated Sour Patch vitamin gummies, and I reckon you would buy that
What's the picture of the kid there? What's that from?
because he helped make it.
So he works in like a sweatshop kind of
Yeah, it's like
situation.
a
Doesn't get paid and just
Oh,
makes
yeah.
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to help slavery.
Well,
Slaves
it's not
at all.
slavery. You don't own him, you know.
Fair.
'Cause-
You make a good point.
yeah,
How much is he getting paid?
a cup of rice.
Slavery.
No, I reckon I could do it for you. I reckon I would be able to sell that to you.
Do you reckon you'd have to do the watermelon only ones or the whatever it is?
Nah, any of them.
You reckon you could do?
I reckon I'd make a bigger profit margin because I'd just get each individual colour and then all the colours, like a mixture of them, like a party bag, would be even more expensive, even though it doesn't affect me. You see, profit margins.
But like, what would you say? Because when I say pre-sucked, I'm talking like they've had all of the sugar and everything that's on
yeah.
it sucked off it, so it's
'Cause
just
then
like
they
a jelly baby.
Yeah, but
So-
then they look like those little, you know, those like little vinegar or what's it called, like the apple vinegar gummies you get and stuff.
yeah.
It's sort of like
Yeah.
just look like that.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna find out what, because at some point there's gonna be something in there that has some sort of like, I don't know, it might contain in there some vitamin this because of the flavor or whatever.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna sell it to you as a vitamin gummy.
okay, so what do you want?
What do I want?
Yeah, what are you
What?
selling there? you got some those gummy bears?
I have some vitamin gummies. They've been
Vitamin gummies.
pre-lubricated, easier for people to be able to swallow.
Yeah, right.
Or chew.
They look like Sour Patch Kids.
They do. It's shaped in the same shape as them, just because it's proven that they do actually sell at a higher rate compared to other shaped confectionery.
But why is there nothing on them? Why do they look wet?
Because that's a part, we found that a lot of younger kids sometimes can get into the lollies and they end up swallowing them and they choke on them.
That's
So
what you meant to
instead-
do. You meant to swallow lollies.
No, so you're not meant to. And that's why we've decided to
Meant to shelve them,
pre-lubricate them,
or-
so then that way they don't get caught in your throat. It's easy to travel all the way down and there's less deaths per year if they just go straight down instead of stuck in your
So
throat.
that bag that you've got there,
Mm.
that looks like a about 8-year-old girl. What's she got to do with the company?
Her family, they're a part of it. There's a...
What's the family name?
it's called Fitzgerald's.
Fitzgerald.
and
What's her
it's-
name?
Sorry?
What's her name?
Hannah.
Hannah
Yeah.
Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's funny because the whole family basically, well, it was a small family and they've taken on a big orphanage. And essentially what they've done is instead of putting their own name to it, they've given like the orphan housing name. They put that on there instead to more so have the kids be a part of it instead of themselves, because they thought we want to give them something, you know, and they've got nothing. So why not, you know? They were selfless about it. They weren't worried about their name being on there
Gotcha.
because they already
Yeah,
got other things that they're invested in.
Is that Sour Patch Kid dust that you've got just on your lips there? What's the?
Oh, that?
Yeah, because
No, no.
I see your pictures on one of them as well.
No, so that's for mine. I paid extra. You can get a custom photo put on there. So if you want yours on there, it's an extra $20.
But I thought it was kids from the orphanage.
Yeah, it is, but that's mine. It's
Are you going to
just-
take me to the orphanage if I buy them?
If you want to, we can. That's an extra $50. You get a meet and greet, actually.
Mom, I'll be home late for dinner. Let's go. And scene. Okay, you sold it. Nice.
Killer.
Well done.
I just ripped you off hard, bro.
Yeah. I didn't even ask how much they were. I just
Just kept asking for the upgrade.
yeah,
so
yeah. I
you
just
wanted to go there
I
as
just
well.
wanted to
and
help out Hannah.
yeah,
You did well.
she didn't make it. She choked on the Sour Patch Kids.
They weren't pre-lubricated. All right. I reckon that's a good spot to end. So thank you so much for coming on the potty.
Nah, thanks for having me, dude. It was fun
Anytime.
talking shit.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We stayed on topic very well. So
Yeah.
well. Yep.
Perspective.
Yes. Where can people find you either working or on socials?
So there's this corner that's really popular. No, well, actually, pretty much is on the corner anyway.
It actually is, yeah.
It is Platinum Tattoo Parlour. It's on King Street.
Right in the middle of the city.
Yeah, it is. Otherwise, on Instagrams, ray_tattoos. You can find me there as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely recommend if you go do that to have a look at some of the other people tatting from there, because they're also very talented motherfuckers. That's for sure. And they all do very different things and stuff, you know.
Yep.
All kinds of niches, whatever your fancy is.
Yep.
Blackwork, neo-trad, you know, anime shit. Joey's only up and coming. Hasn't been tattooing for long, but he's killing it at doing his own sort of trad style, and he calls it Tradame now.
Tradame.
He came up with the name and he wants to push it because it's like
Coined
the
it,
anime
yeah.
cross Tradame. I'm like, that sounds sick, bro.
Yeah,
and
man.
it makes sense, you know?
Might have to go get tatted by him sometime.
But got to check his shit out.
Yeah. Check him out. Check out everyone at
sure.
Platinum. Shout out to Platinum. Yeah, please be sure to like, subscribe, share the show. Tell your brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, grandparents, neighbours, pets, and all of that.
That's it.
That's the one. And yeah, thanks for being on the pod, man. And chat to you soon.
Later.
Later.